Hi, I'm Allison Wollenhopt, and I'm a two-star qualifying Beachbody coach. If you're watching this video right now, it's likely because someone has brought coaching to your attention. Maybe a good friend has invited you to the coaching opportunity. Maybe you saw something about it on Facebook, or maybe you just are searching for something else to do as far as a career path in your life. Well, I'm making this video to share with you to tell you about some of the characteristics that I believe make for a really great coach. So when I first began, I definitely had some misconceptions as far as what being a coach was all about. And I'd love to share with you some time about exactly what it is I do on a daily basis and what it looks like as a coach. But most importantly, I want to talk about some of the things that you need to have as a coach and some things that are totally unnecessary. So when I first started, I thought, oh man, do I even qualify for this? Like, I don't have the perfect body. I'm not at my ideal body weight. I thought, I'm not an expert in nutrition. I love nutrition and I love learning, but I'm not an expert. I don't have any certification. I don't have a background in fitness education or anything like that. Like, is this something that I could do? And so I want to share with you what I believe are the four top things, characteristics that are important in being a phenomenal coach. All right, so the first one is I believe every strong, successful coach needs to have a why. A strong why that will keep you going when the going gets tough, right? It's something we talk a lot about as coaches. Like your why should be so strong that it nearly makes you cry. And this is something that you wake up in the morning and it's going to keep you going. It's going to motivate you to press on. And go after your goals. And so this why of yours could simply be, maybe you're a new mom and you long to have an opportunity that allows you to stay at home with your children and to watch them grow up. It could be that you have a lot of school debt and you would love to pay all of that off and live in financial freedom. Maybe you had a transformation story of your own. Maybe you lost a huge amount of weight or healed some serious diseases through nutrition. It could be a number of things, but I encourage you to take a few minutes and think about, okay, why is it that this coaching thing is so interesting to me? And what is it that would keep me motivated day in and day out as I build my business? All right, the second thing that I believe makes for a very successful coach is that you are self-motivated. As independent Beachbody coaches, the most awesome thing is that we are our own CEOs. Like, that is awesome, right? Like, we get to set our own hours. We get to decide how quickly we want to grow our businesses, what we want to pursue on a daily basis, what we want our work activities to look like. We get to decide all of that. We can brand our own business, and there's huge potential in that. But with that, you also don't have someone like a boss telling you what to do. You don't have, there's amazing resources in our team that will teach you and can help you grow, but you won't have someone standing next to you giving you a checklist of like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this. And so it is so important to be self-motivated and to be a go-getter. All right, the third one is to be willing to lead by example. Before how I mentioned, I thought I needed to have the perfect body to be a coach in order to have people follow me. But you know what? People aren't inspired by perfection, right? People are inspired by difficulties that have been overcome and by someone who is walking the walk and not just talking about it. They're inspired by someone who is leading by example, who's eating well, who is fueling their bodies with good foods, that's moving every day, that's finding the positivity in situations that could be kind of dark. So leading by example, you guys, is huge. You don't have to have the six-pack abs. You don't have to be an expert in health and fitness. That's where Beachbody comes from. They have built a solid foundation for us. And the biggest thing that we need to do is share our story, share our struggles, be honest and open about our goals and where we're at and how we're pursuing those goals. And others will for sure be inspired by where we're going. All right, and the fourth one that I believe, as far as a characteristic that makes for a great coach, is You must genuinely love people. Now, I know that sounds really silly because, like, yeah, of course, as a coach, you're helping people, but I've also seen coaches who get into this business and who just desire to promote themselves. We take a lot of selfies and share on Facebook simply to show people that we are doing it. We are a product of the product, but we need to be so genuinely seeking after the welfare of others that we will do anything to help them be successful. To be that light, that fire behind people that to motivate them to continue to improve on themselves and to believe in themselves or to believe in them when they don't believe in themselves. Like, that is so important. And without that, it's going to be hard to build a solid business as a coach. So anyway, those are just 4 things that I believe make for an awesome coach. Just as a recap, I believe you must have a strong why. You must be self-motivated and a go-getter. You must be willing to lead by example and let your light shine in that way, and to genuinely love people and seek out their best interests. So anyway, I hope this is helpful in shedding a little bit of light on what it takes to be a great coach. And if you have any questions, if this is something that interests you, I would love to chat more and share with you my story.